Join me as we discussed about who gets to reign with Christ for 1,000 years, as mentioned in Revelation 20, verse 4. So, in this verse, we're told about some pretty amazing people. These people are the ones who didn't give in when things got rough. They didn't worship the beast, they didn't take his mark, and because of that, many of them were killed for their faith. But here's the thing, they didn't lose. Instead, they gained something incredible. These are the ones who will reign with Christ for 1,000 years. They're not just any group. They're people who stayed true to God, even when it cost them their lives. And because of their faithfulness, they get to rule alongside Christ. It's like God's way of saying, I see you, I know what you've been through, and now you're going to be rewarded in a big way. During these 1,000 years, they're given authority, they get to judge, and they share in Christ's reign. It's a huge deal. So in simple terms, those who remained faithful, who didn't back down, they're the ones who get to rule with Christ during this special time. It's their victory for staying strong in their faith. Let's keep going with what happens after these folks start reigning with Christ for 1,000 years. So they've been given this incredible role, right? They're ruling with Christ, and then they've got authority. But what's next? During these 1,000 years, something really important is happening. It's a time of judgment. Now, we're not talking about the final judgment just yet. That comes later. But during this period, these faithful ones are given the task of judging. They're looking at the lives of those who didn't follow Christ, those who rejected God, and making decisions based on what they see. It's like they're helping to set things right, making sure that justice is done. This time also serves as a way to show everyone that God's judgment is fair and just. The people who are reigning with Christ get to see things from God's perspective, understanding why certain things happened the way they did. It's a way for God to show that He's been just and fair all along. And here's something cool to think about. While these 1,000 years are happening, Satan is still locked up. He can't mess with what's going on, can't deceive anyone. So it's a time of peace, truth, and clarity. Everything is being put in order. So to sum it up, during these 1,000 years, those who were faithful are not just reigning, but they're also participating in this process of judgment, helping to set the stage for what's coming next. It's all part of God's plan to bring justice and peace to the world.